Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to make sure you know all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on all new episodes of Wade's World, Boob Windows and Long Boxes, our Hard R movie reviews, and so much more, all completely uncensored. Access starts for as little as $1 a month, full videos when you pledge $3 a month. Check us out at the link in all of our show notes, or just go straight to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luca Parrott, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks Podcast.
In brightest day,
in blackest night,
No evil shall escape my sight.
that those who worship evil's might.
beware my power.
Green Lantern's light. Hello and welcome back to another week of Sector 2814, the Green Lantern Podcast. I am Phil. Joining me as always, Master the Core it is.
I am Will. Hey, everyone.
And Master the Sleep Time it is.
This is Matt. I'm well rested. I'm ready.
Dude, that Guardians of the Galaxy t-shirt, I mean, you look like a comic book Star Wars got appeared in the comic book.
Yes.
Sector 2814 Podcast. What a bunch of Alright, I don't know if we have anything new besides the issues we're going to be covering because, yeah, it's been a week for you people, but it's only been, we recorded 2 days ago, so I don't know what new going on. Like I told Will's just watching new Stargirl in there. Yeah, the Thunderbolt special effects were pretty good.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
For a pink, like, genie lightning bolt thing, yeah, it looked pretty good.
I thought they did really well with the
Green Lantern.
Golden Age Green Lantern stuff.
Oh, yeah, they're throwing money into that. Like Lilith was saying, it's like, Jeff Johns really, has like a special place for his Stargirl character. Like, based it off his sister who passed away.
Yeah, and who he created, specifically.
Yeah.
After the Starman series finished, the James Robinson Starman series.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, if he's gonna, put the effort in anything, it's gonna be that character.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. It's not DC, but did you guys watch the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer dropped yesterday? Or the teaser trailer, the first trailer, whatever you want to call it.
All right.
Yeah,
so the first, so it was leaked, and then Sony released one.
Yeah, I guess it looked like there was like a really grainy one that leaked. I didn't even watch out one, but yeah, like last night, like I guess they dropped like the first trailer. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, and we're going through WandaVision all over again because Peter goes to Doctor Strange, to like say, "Oh, Mysterio told everyone who I am. Can you like make that not remembers who I am?" And so of course everyone's going one more day, and so of course the internet chorus went Mephisto.
Stop trying to make that happen. It's not going to happen.
So now everything is Mephisto, kids.
Oh.
But no, it's funny when he goes to Doctor Strange's Sanctum Sanctorum, it looks like the whole thing's like covered in snow or ice or something. I'm like, oh, if it is Mephisto, has hell frozen over?
Are the Eagles in the soundtrack?
There we go.
Nice. But yeah, I don't know if they're bringing back a bunch of, everyone's like saying, oh, we're going to bring back all the Spider-Men or somebody. The one face we do see at the end is Alfred Molina as Dr. Octopus. So
that's right.
And then you got a pumpkin bomb and a laugh like right before it. So I don't know if it's going to be Willem Dafoe or not, but
Well, we didn't really see much of his face as Green Goblin in the original Spider-Man. So.
I know, man. If they bring him back, man, give him a rubber mask, damn it.
That's right.
What the hell? But yeah, so I can't wait to see that. December 17th, I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's a ways away.
It's like a Christmas movie, yeah. We still got Shang-Chi before that, Eternals before that. We're supposed to get Venom, but I'm not sure. I thought I saw something today. They might have pushed that back again until next year. I'm not sure. But
What? No.
And What If is still going too. So.
Oh yeah, What If? Yeah, yes. Episode 3 will be out tomorrow. Titans is still going. So, yeah, stuff's coming back. I saw the best meme today. It's like Marvel Studios, lights, camera, action, and it says DC, camera, action. No light.
Shade. It's hard to throw shade when it's so dark, but yeah.
Nice.
I was gonna say it's only been 2 days. I'm sure you guys didn't watch Suicide Squad. Like stuff like that can be dark, but yeah, don't be giving me like dark Superman or something, Although I'm holding out hope for Rob Pattinson's Batman, the Batman.
Yeah.
I am cautiously optimistic about the Green Lantern series coming out.
Oh yeah, I don't think we even got a date on that. I wish we could get a date on that. Yep. All right. Should we get? I know it's early, but should we get to these issues before?
Sure. Before I unexpectedly leave.
Before the moon rises and Kona loses hair.
Yeah. Wow, we did just have a rare blue moon the other night. I don't know if you guys read your Farmer's Almanac, but I did not know what a blue moon was. This kind of cosmic connection. The fourth full moon in a month. That's pretty cool.
I mean, there was
the second full moon in a month, not four. I don't think you can get 4 full moons in a month.
Is it? All right. Yeah.
Well, we could always like write to our.
Well, it's something that happens rarely, so I don't know. Yeah.
What the F? So wait, sometimes people have said the moon's made of cheese, so blue moon, is that where we get blue cheese dressing?
Yeah.
It can stay there for all I'm concerned, man.
That's right, communists eat ranch. All right, let's get to these issues. Again, kids, we're in the middle of Trinity. So
for those of you who are just joining us.
Yes, we're in the middle of the 8-parters. So yes, tonight we will start with part 5 in Green Lantern 45.
Which has some really nice art by Gene Hall.
That's right.
Yes.
Writer Gerard Jones, who will only be with us a few more issues. Yes, Gene Hall, penciler, Romeo Tangle, inker, Albert de Guzman, letterer, Albert, Anthony Tulling, colorist, Eddie Berganza, assistant editor, and Kevin Dooley, editor. So yeah, Trinity Part 5, Turf War.
Green Lantern number 45, right?
That's right. Getting close to 48. So the Dark Stars and the Green Lanterns are basically just getting in each other's faces.
Yeah.
And who's that? That Creon grabs one of the Dark Stars, throws him to the ground. And then Hal's telling Kilowog, I know we're outnumbered here, but we got to send some GLs to stop the Triarch. So I love this. So Kilowog says, let me see, what do we need? Gods and a balance of brains, brawn, and experience. So a bunch of them take off, and Boudica says, he said brains, brawn, and experience, didn't he? So what do I need with you two, Paul?
Zing.
Burn. So then, of course, the Dark Stars send some of their guys.
And we get to see, I think, in this issue, is it Awe?
Oh,
back?
Yeah.
He didn't join the GLs, he joined the Dark Stars.
Yep. Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah, because Hal's like, what is this? You quit the Corps because you couldn't believe in the Guardians? Now you're taking orders from the controllers? And says, the Dark Stars never asked me to believe in the omnipotence of our leaders. They asked us to protect planets and leave us free to seek our own answers. Oh, buddy.
Freedom.
Oh, buddy, the few remaining Green Lanterns are about to get a whole lot of freedom soon.
Yeah.
Wonder if someone was writing this or reading this and was like, hey, wait a minute.
What if we just get rid of the Guardians? Yeah. And the rest of the Corps that we've just been building up for the last 4 years.
Just like point blank range, right in Hal's face.
I think he has some issues with Hal.
No, yeah. I love Kilowog's like grabbing Dark Stars by the leg and swinging him around. I knew these wimps would be push over.
Yeah.
I think what he called them Poozers last issue, right? In Dark Stars.
I think it was something of Poozer, wasn't it? It was like Poo's heads or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Yeah.
And so while they're all fighting, yes, we see these three giant gods still. Wait a minute, it just hit me again. Part 5, it just hit me. But giant gods, like basically raining down judgment on. Are these like celestials? Did we steal ideas for celestials?
Maybe.
They're like, oh no celestials dressed like this. And of course, some of the people are still, oh, it's meant to happen.
Meant to happen, yeah, whatever.
And, yeah, Captain Common and Lobo swoop in because remember, Legion's here too. And Vril Dox is still trying to translate that giant plate thing. But then Dox tells Legion, is like, tell the group fighting the Triarch to stop the Green Lanterns no matter what it takes. Lobo, no matter what it takes. Hey now, aren't we fragging tough? Meanwhile, in Montoya Bay, California,
That's a scene switch.
yeah, that plane's sitting empty. No, what's his face? Clay calls Carol asking if she still wants the one consulting job, and she's like, she's still having nightmares about Green Lantern Annual 2 and not the same kind that Will's having.
Exactly.
At least they were having nightmares about the correct annual, not annual number 1.
Yes. I getting even more shivers because it's the right annual now.
There's like, we're dealing with like 5 editors, so it works out.
Yeah.
They have the right editor's note.
Well, in the Green Lantern book, hopefully they should have the right number for the Green Lantern annual.
Yeah, right.
One would hope.
But those 2 annuals, they were kind of like horror movie vibe, because like first one was Eclipso, and then this one was, the
Alien parasites.
Aliens, yeah. And people, it was like Matt was saying when we read it, it was kind of sexual. So it was like, it was kind of, like those slasher movies where the teenagers get naked first,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy. But then Clay's like, wait a minute, hold on, what's that noise?
Mongol and Cyborg Superman. Sorry, Code City.
Giant green globes, like, yes, falling down and then just a giant explosion. Boom, boom. And hey, kids, if you want to know what happened there, read Superman 80.
I wonder what happens in Superman
80. Or come back next week. So, yeah. So Carol jumps in her car and drives for Coast City.
Yeah, how long a drive is that?
I don't know.
It's pretty long, right?
But then we see Tom in his red pickup, but he gets driven on. He gets forced off the road by our old friend Flicker.
From what, number 13 or 14?
No, was that like 20?
Oh yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it was like early 20s. Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Hey man, we're gonna have to have his swan song, man. Come on.
Yeah.
But then back on the Maltus, where we got another 2-page splash with our little leprechaun buddy.
Oh yes, that's right. He showed up a couple of times in this, didn't he? As part of the core.
I think, yeah. So yeah, they're still fighting Dark Stars. Oh, Matt Kona's favorite character too, Gnort.
We have
Yeah.
Gnort.
It was strange because it didn't seem like he was there initially, but then you're like, did
Then he
we miss
was.
him earlier? Yeah, he's just.
And then Hal talks to him. He says, "Yeah, we'll figure something out." And Hal's like, "We?" It was a weird
Yeah.
exchange that didn't make a lot of sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't know some Kona because remember, war is rough.
Nice.
And once we get past this Super Nintendo Batman Returns game, the one Darkstar comes in. I got Jordan by himself. And then who's this? Is this one of the Legion? I got an urgent message from Bill Jocks. He's just learned that the controllers themselves are coming to aid the Darkstars. So Hal's like, we better rally now. But then the same alien goes, I have a message. Goes with the one Darkstar and says, I have a message from Bill Jocks. He says the Guardians themselves come to aid the Green Lanterns. What?
Yeah, playing both sides.
Yeah. So wait, I smell a rat here. I think they figure it was a trap, but more fighty. Legion's in on this. Oh boy. That's when Lobo met Boudica.
That's yeah.
You're a loud, crude, stinking, sweaty, ox-butted, cave-mouthed, shag-headed bimbo, he says. And she says, you're a rank, stupid, homicidal, pansy-faced, pink-eyed, trike-riding psycho. So he
And
said,
love was in the air.
He said, let's go somewhere. She says, you got it. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Page 19, foreplay. So the Green Lanterns go after the gods again. Hit them high, poozers.
There's our poozers for the issue.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then underground, Brill Jocks awakens this guy in the pod. This old man. But then, just as things are heating up, we get a whole whole fleet of Legion ships.
Painted yellow.
Yeah, it's painted yellow.
Yeah.
Brill Jocks says, "All right, execute plan Yellow Lamp."
But they missed hitting Hal in the head with it anyway.
But once again, staying with the formula, there was Legion ships that showed up. So where do you think this story continues? Legion.
Maybe Legion 93, number 58.
That's right. Whoever shows up on the last page, it jumps to their book. I don't want to say they're predictable, but all right. So what did you guys think of the Green Lantern issue?
I liked the art, and then I thought that the plot was thickening, which is good because it's part 5, so you got all the moving parts together, and yeah, I don't know, I thought it was great. Gnort in there, plenty of action, intrigue, it's moving things along, and I was into it.
Well,
Yeah, I agree. It was a good issue. We'll talk about Trinity as a whole, I think, at the end. But yeah, I thought it was a good issue.
Oh yeah, and we even got stuff back home. And okay, so they detonated Coast City. Was it at this point? Did we know Emerald Twilight's coming, or some version of something's coming in 50?
I think.
So I wonder if the original plan was maybe like we'll break Hal Jordan, and that's why he'll quit the Green Lantern Corps, but the Green Lantern Corps will still be there or whatever.
Maybe it's been a long time since I've read, interviews and stuff on that. So
yeah,
because if you look at 46 and 47, which we will shortly, Hal's okay. he's fine. And then 48 happened, so.
Hold on, I think I have to sign back into my DC Universe app. But yeah, no, like again, I just once they detonate Coast City, I'm always like, oh, did they know Emerald Twilight was,
That may have been the first bit of it. I mean, I don't know. It just seems weird that they would detonate it and then not.
Yeah, because it seems kind of bold that they do that, and then it's like, oh, what? It's going to be business as usual.
Yeah, and then we're back to business as usual with 46 and 47. So.
Yeah.
I mean, was Coast City like one of the first big hey, we're gonna blow we're gonna blow up a city and have a huge body count? Because I don't remember huge body counts before that.
Yeah, it feels like it was, and then ultimately it's been undone or sort of never happened, but sort of did happen. I don't remember at this point.
No.
The universe has been rebooted too many times.
I mean, the only thing I can think of is didn't in Deathstroke they blew up a Middle Eastern country or something? But besides that,
oh yeah,
but a major country or a major city that is the backdrop for a fairly major character.
it's
pretty big.
Yeah. It's pretty big.
Hold on, DC Universe are getting on my nerves. Although it's my fault going into the sign up thing instead of the login thing, but I still blame you, DC Universe.
Suck it, Lilith.
Oh no, she'll be the first one to tell me. She's like, "Why are you doing DC Universe?" She'll be like, "Do comicsology."
Yeah.
But I love how Matt Conan takes perfect advantage. Like, yeah, just it's anyway.
Yeah, she's the representative of DC, of the universe of DC.
Do you guys hang out much on Twitter?
What?
Do you guys hang out much on Twitter? Because I follow Jeff Thorne, the writer on the current Green Lantern there. He's always posting pretty interesting stuff. I
think I reached out to him a couple months ago to see if he had talked to us, but I never heard anything back.
I have not. I don't think I follow him. He's been posting about current stuff related to the book, or just in terms of lore.
Kind of stuff. I think he draws too a little bit. So he'll post some stuff like that, some Marvel, stuff Marvel. He retweeted one of his artists on the book, like a page or a panel from an upcoming issue or one that just come out. I can't remember what it was. But I'm curious to see where he's taking the book. Because there are a lot of Green Lanterns down and out at the moment.
Yeah, and I know Hal Jordan's not his favorite, but it's like, come on, give me some Kal Rayner. We mentioned him quick once or twice, but come on, bring in Kal Rayner. All right, sorry guys, I'm in, finally in.
Okay. I mean, he's been focusing on John, which is really cool, and we get to see Joe, and I'm even not annoyed by Teen Lantern at this point. So he's already done kind of a yeoman's job in making me not annoyed by Teen Lantern.
Yeah.
And like I said, the last Flash issue told us, hey, in the Green Lantern annual coming up, we're going to find out Jessica Cruz has got a yellow ring now. So I guess we'll find out.
And Simon Baz is on OA at this point. He's because they split the book so that we have John and the exploratory force versus what's happening on OA, which is good.
Yep. That Kilowog was coming at the end of the last one, so. All right, so let's get back to this. Part 6 in Legion 93. Because remember, kids, their ships were coming in. Their yellow ships were coming in.
Yellow rays.
Legion 93-58. And again, I think we forgot to mention it with the Green Lantern book. Yeah, these 4 will be from September 93. So 8 issues, it was only a 2-month event. That's not too bad.
Yeah, and we'll talk more about it. I feel like it could have been shorter, but we'll discuss that more.
Yeah.
So co-plot and script: Mark Waid and Barry Kitson, penciler Stephen Jones and Chris Hunter, inker Robin Smith, Peter Gross, and John Dell. So once again, 3 inkers. Colorist Gene DeAngelo, letterer Gaspar, assistant editor Peter Tomasi, and editor Dan Raspler.
A legion to make the legion.
Yes, exactly. At least a legion of inkers. So yes, we see the Green Lanterns floating there in front of the gods still, and the plan. Docs is playing work. Cut the GLs with their rings down. I love this telepath. Truthfully, I sense no fear among them. Oh, duh.
That's kind of their shtick.
What does Docs think he can accomplish by scattering the Green Lanterns while the mad gods of the Triarch continue their spree of destruction? Oh, there's Kilwog. Yellow ships, yellow rays. We're getting our tails kicked out. Our call for retreat. These guys are tough. So how long, I wonder, did it take to color the whole fleet yellow?
He probably was. Docs, as being this, ultimate, chess master, probably had it done months ago, expecting this at some point.
But yeah, we can stop the breed, but we can't direct counterattack. Gotta come up with a different strategy. Here's the line, Gnort. I'm thinking how we'll come up with a different strategy.
Yeah, we.
I mean, I guess it's just the writer's choice, but it's weird. Gerard Jones didn't really use, didn't give Gnort many lines. Mark Waid did though.
Yeah.
So just madness. But yeah, the Dark Stars get fired upon too. We see more Legion members coming in. Oh, recruits. What does that stand for?
I don't know. I was like, I don't care enough to look it up.
I was gonna say, can you imagine trying to come up with a thing for that?
An acronym for that, yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 letters. Oh, or at least 7.
Yeah.
Then we see a Legion member at one of the ships. He knocks on the side. Officer Lobo, sir, are you in there?
Officer Lobo. Oh man, that's an image that's burned into my mind.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, then don't look at this page when Lobo opens the door, just wearing Utica.
Yeah. Green Lantern panties. Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm fragging. Yeah, I'm fragging in here, you moron, and I'm busy. Oh my god, he's he's naked except for her underwear, and he's still wearing them fingerless gloves and that chain wrist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Lobo.
So now the Green Lanterns are fighting the members. And Hal's like, we're locked in a standoff. All 3 teams have been tricked into counteracting one another. While Maltus burns, whose idea was this? Back to Docs.
There's your answer.
Was it the Borg's involvement?
Fragging resistance is futile, you bastard.
It's always the Romulans. It's always the Romulans.
Unless it's the Cardassians. So Docs is asking this old man they woke up of if he knows about the Triarch, and he says, I'm a man of science, not a scholar of fate. But he's again, we get the the whole legend about that, how they killed their father, then left and wandered to stars, and they would come back to destroy the planet. And Dox is like, no, I don't think you buy that. But yeah, supposedly this big plate thing says the legend of the Triarch is just that, a legend, exaggerated through the eons.
They were just normal peeps.
Yeah, it says they're gods. They were mortals, wise beings, benevolent leaders, but mortals nonetheless. The great powers are but myth. At this moment, 3 beings are ravaging Maltis. They are false gods. And Doctor, too powerful to be real, scientist. Isn't that so? And this guy says, yes, I know this, for I am their creator. All right, kids.
This reveal just felt a little,
yeah.
Okay.
You were able to make giant clones, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just does the info dump because my tale begins a universe ago when the Maltusians named Krona. Here we go. I unleashed dark forces on the cosmos. To combat these forces, some Maltusians founded the Guardians of the Universe. Eons later, frustrated, we controllers split off. Oh, it's a controller. As we were all controllers, I was charged with creating instruments of construction, devices which might help restore order in the universe. Seeking ideas, I returned here to the world, my my birth world, where a spiritual journey inspired me to recreate the Holy Triarch and give life to their legends.
Okay.
At what point did you realize your mistake? Once I learned that I had done my job too well. Programmed to believe they were truly the Holy Triarch, they repeated their history and turned on me, their father. Leaving me dead, they sought to fulfill the prophecy and fled to the ends of the universe. But I wasn't dead. In desperation, I managed to crawl into a life-sustaining matrix. Where have I heard this around the same point in time? Superman?
Yeah.
Where I slept until you woke me. Now you told me my creations have returned. But yeah, Fox is like, that is what your creations have wrought. Another splash page. Of 2 of the gods. But yeah, everyone's still fighting, and Captain Comet's even thinking, we're not stopping Triarch, we're barely stopping each other. But then Hal comes in. Oh my God, you're in trouble when Hal's the voice of reason. He says, yes. Relax, Captain Coleman, hear me out. If we don't start cooperating, we'll never defeat the Triarch. We must stand together before Maltis is torn apart. So he tells Captain Coleman, you're a telepath. Link our minds so that we can reach the Dark Stars. Put the word out there. We're declaring a truce. Because we only got 2 more parts of this thing. Come on.
I know.
So yes, everyone's starting to calm down and saving innocent bystanders and stop fighting each other.
And little indestructible dude, it turns out, is destructible.
Yes. After he's saving kids and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, everyone agrees to a truce. Oh, everyone agrees to a truce. Meanwhile, back in the ship, Lobo. All right, babe, time to tame the main man. Again, my pleasure, big one. I think they're taking these threats seriously.
Seems a little out of place for the tone they're trying to strike for the rest of the issue, but
whatever. And we get another splash page. Are we killing page count here, Will?
It seems a little bit padded to me, but hey.
I mean, those are some big gods.
Yeah, they are big gods.
Yeah.
So just as you can ignite your power into a terrible force, the one god says, so can we, and let's loose the big explosion, like you said. The little indestructible dude gets killed. Bert. Now nothing stands between the Triarch and the total destruction of Maltis, because it looks like everyone's down.
But wait, there are Dark Stars.
Yes.
Hey, they didn't come swooping in today, because
Yeah.
it continues next in Dark Stars 12, but I didn't see any Dark Stars swooping in.
They broke the format.
I know. Unless maybe they hit the ground last. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good point.
All right. So, what did you guys think of Legion?
We'll go first. I don't know. I think you kind of alluded to it, but yeah, it seems like they're throwing in like a few too many twists or ways to raise the stakes. Where it's like, all right, okay, this is going on. There's bigger levels to this, I guess. They're making it really need 6 parts, I guess. Where I don't know if you need the this many layers to it, but it was fine. I don't know. The artwork and colors were a little bit different than the previous ones. It was sort of I mean, I'm not real familiar with the Legion book or the characters up until this point, but I don't know. It's very it kind of reminds me of a little bit ahead of its time for more of the late 90s than the mid 90s sort of aesthetic style, I guess. That's what I got out of it.
All right, Will, do you agree with that? Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, pretty much. I mean, I feel like this whole crossover could have been done in 6 issues, without the bookends.
I was going to say, so what are you saying we can do without Trinity 1 and 2?
I think, just compress it all down into 6 issues, because it seems like with this issue and the next issue, they kind of lost the thread. Oh, we're still all fighting. We're still all fighting. And hey, guess what? Hey, we're still all fighting. So, okay. Oh, now we have to end it because, somebody phoned up the controllers and the Guardians.
But I mean, again, at the end of the day, these crossovers are trying to get readers for everyone's books. Is it, or was it just like a bunch of oh hey, look how tough the Green Lanterns are. Oh hey, but look, you should go read Dark Stars because look how tough they are. Hey, you should go read Legion because look how cool they are.
Yeah.
Hey, you should go read Legion. Look, Lobo doesn't even need Viagra.
Yeah. Yeah. Moving right along.
Yes. Dark Stars number 12. That cover's not doing it for me.
Yeah, it looked a little too impressionistic /
abstract, yeah.
Abstract, sketchy.
But no, I was gonna say, well, it's a 90s it's a crossover from 93. How could we do it without full shiny foil cover
bookends? I know, you're right. What was I thinking?
So we opens up. Looks like everyone's down except for look, there's some Dark Stars standing there. But everyone's waking up. By Michael Jan Friedman, writer, Mitch Bird, penciler, Ken Branch, inker, Bob Pinaha, letterer, Steve Maxon, colorist, Ruben Diaz, blinded by the light.
Right. Mitch Bird was our penciler on the Green Lantern Annual 2.
Yes.
Stuff of our nightmares.
And Brian Augustin knew enough to keep his eyes closed. Whoa. Aftershock. But they're just like, oh, look, everyone wakes up like, my God, look. There's a big hole in the ground.
Yes.
It's getting dark because it's like, it's like, oh, look at that giant crater in the ground. It's like, well, hey, Hal, wait till you get home. There could be a even bigger crater.
Yeah. He does mention at the end of this bombing a charge so he can get back to Earth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So they talk about that Bertrand again getting killed, and But then we see the gods are just like doing stuff with the planet itself, killing people with like truth and stuff. And finally, the Dark Star's like, I say to hell with the controllers and the Guardians. We've wasted enough time trading punches. And Hal says, the Dark Star is right.
We've wasted enough time. It's a very telling comment from one of the characters.
Hey, look, the Dark Star's saying, hey, let's go rogue. And Hal's like, you're right.
Why not?
And meanwhile, somewhere in deep, dark recesses of Hal Jordan's mind, Parallax is going, yes, yes.
Exactly.
Show him the way. What about jurisdiction? We can worry about that later. But there won't be a Maltis left that jurisdiction over. Oh man, look at this Dark Star, man. Talk about a savage dragon. But yeah, that savage dragon Dark Star's like, but they're gods. Even together, we may not be a match for them. And that's when Doc's like, they're not gods. So he tells them about what they found out about how they're not the true god. So they're just artificial beings and experiments that went awry. That's right. And being artificial, they're no more invincible than you or I.
They're totally invincible. Sorry.
They're not impervious.
Oh, you're saying they're perv? Yes.
They're impervious.
Oh, is it Lobo indestructible? He's perv. Yes.
Yeah.
Very good.
Perv. Yes. So they're like, yeah, if there's a way, we better find it now. And Doc is like, I need some time to pump our friend here for information. Nah. And Kilwog, this isn't just a Legion operation. Docs, we're all in this together, remember? So Kilwog goes flying right in the face of a god and says, all right, you poozers.
Yeah.
Time, let's give it to him. So yes, they all fly up and they're trying to distract these gods. They start trying to talk to these gods, saying, remember the laboratory you were born in? Eyes. I do not remember the beginning. I can describe it, recite the facts, but I do not remember it, one says. They're like, yeah, I don't remember. And the one's like, they're pests trying to confuse us. And the female's like, yes, I remember. They mentioned a laboratory. I can see it. What if the little ones are telling the truth? What if we're we're mockeries of the gods? So then everyone tries to attack them again.
Their spirit, it's almost broken.
There's a lot of poozer talk in this one.
But wait.
May not be the gods we thought we were, but we are still Archer, Dora, to Zodar. And no one may lay hands on without paying for it. But yeah, there's like, they can tell them the controller, there must be something you can do, but it's been so long I can't remember.
Psych. Sorry.
You say you will lose this planet. What do I say? Everything is going exactly according to plan. The Triarch has returned. With them under my command, I will transform not just a single planet, but the universe.
Totally required that. Good job.
All that will be what I intended it to be all those long eons ago. A place of harmony, of discipline, a place of complete and unmitigated order, unmarred by sentient life.
I think dude's got problems.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, he flies up to his children, he calls them. Oh Lord, Darkstar again. Any ideas, green beans? No good ones. But then sometimes it's all in the execution. Hal tries to net the controller and gets blasted for his trouble. Then the Dark Star flies up. He's like, you think you could stop me? I was empowered by your fellow controllers. When you created the Triarch, it was the only game in town, but then things have changed. Okay, so the Triarch are like the controllers version of the Manhunters.
Yeah. All right.
The galaxy is no more free of evil than when I went in stasis. Wow, I told you I had no good ideas. Oh, Lord. But Doc says, this was unexpected. We need a new plan. And Dark Star, are you out of your mucking tree? Dark Star wants to take a swing at Docs, and Hal's like, I want first crack at him. After all, this cold-hearted bastard, I've known this cold-hearted bastard longer than you have. But yeah, they're like, you should have brought us in on this sooner, you maniac, megalomaniac. That's why I distrust Legion, Docs, because you tell them what you damn well feel like telling them, and they can go to blazes if they don't like it. Does that sound familiar?
Does kind of sound familiar.
A boss or bosses keeping information and only giving out what they want?
I don't know. It's almost like he has a problem with that.
So Dark Star and Green Lantern decide to take off. Everyone's still trying to figure out how to, because like the gods of you are like manipulating the planet to attack them. Lady Quark, I've watched my world die. I'll never let that happen again. But yes, the controller says, I'm the only one who's a creator. And says, your father has returned. And it looks like he's teaming up with his children here.
And then we have a spoiler on the cover of the Universe Trinity number 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so like number 12. So that was just a bunch of like mustache twirling and like damn you docs. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of talk in this issue.
Lot of penultimate monologuing.
Yes, there was lots of monologuing. A whole lot of monologuing.
Seriously, that controller needed a mustache so you could twirl it. Like, ha ha ha.
And your little dog, too. Sorry.
And your little universe, too. All right. I'm bringing up number 2 here. So any final thoughts on that one?
Not really.
I think it showed kind of the... looks like they got up to a point with Dark Stars 11. And then Green Lantern was still pretty good, but then Legion and Dark Stars were they put the brakes on. We're coasting. We got to coast until Trinity number 1.
No.
I mean, and even the Green Lantern issue was somewhat coasting as well. It was the initiate. It was the first bit of fighting.
All right, so Trinity Part 2. Well, number 2, Reunion. Plot by Michael Jan Friedman, script by Mark Waid and Gerard Jones. Pencils, Barry Kitson and Chris Hunter. Inks, Dan Davis, Dennis Kramer, and Frank Percy. Letters, Albert de Guzman. Colors, Stu Chaffetz. Assistant editor, Eddie Braganza. And editor, Kevin Doley. All right, so everyone's facing down the controller and his gods here. Hal's telling everyone, come on, everyone. One lone controller can't tip the scales. A minute ago, we had the Triarch on the ropes. So the controllers blasting them. The gods are blasting them. What can we do? Let's look forward. Now we can fight. That's what. The entire world is depending on us. And again, it's like, oh, are we all in this together? Yes.
Yeah. Didn't we decide this like 2 issues ago?
The last 2 issues? Yeah. Hey, is the truth still in effect? Yeah. Let's show these monsters what teamwork is all about. So yeah, we just see it fighting and Hal says, well, I think I finally have it. Does it involve dipping docks into a live volcano? I'll put that part in, believe me.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay, green beans, I'm with you. Where do you want me? But yeah, with Comet's help, we'll put out the telepathic word to leave the Triarch to its task. Our one and only prayer lies in joining forces against the controller himself. And of course, again, he twirls his mustache. Haha, if this is your sole strategy, you're doomed to fail.
Blah, ha, 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 ha. The Gardner joke. Sorry.
He wished.
Nice.
So then Dox is doing something. What are you doing? Saving the universe, saving lives by jury-ringing your comm link. I can patch into the communication of the Dark Star's craft orbiting the planet and put through an A1 priority summons to their supervisors, the controllers.
Wait, is he pulling a Karen and wanting to talk to their supervisor?
Oh.
Real Docs, 90s Karen.
Yes, your employee's being very bad. We would like to talk to your supervisors. Not as surprised as they'll be once they see who else I'm calling in.
Wonder who that could be.
Don't hold your breath till you're blue, Will.
That's right.
So everyone's attacking the controller, and then it looks like the gods have ravaged like the planet. But then we see the controllers all big and holographic. Telling Docs, how dare you address the controllers in such a familiar fashion?
Like making eye contact with the movie star if you're an extra.
That's right. Don't do it. Just don't do it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was motivated by the impending destruction of all reality and spurred on by a seminal discovery. Tells them about the legend being fake, and then, oh, look who else pops in on this call. Guardians.
He knew they'd be listening in.
Yep. You guys got to work together. And the Guardians, what? Work with controllers? Never. The controllers are like, exactly. And Docs is like, as I feared very well, if one of you will volunteer to leave, I'll start working with the other side.
Yeah. Which has exactly the effect he wants it to have.
Some of that reverse psychology even works on Immortals. All right. Oh my God, look at this. Is Boudica finally back in the fight? Oh no, that's Brick. Never mind.
And there's a side plot about Brick and
the
Legion.
Yeah.
With them coming from the same planet, but one of them lived on the surface, one of them lived underground. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And Hal saying, keep laughing, the controller's weakening. Oh, Lord. And then Lobo and Boudica. What was that noise?
Just a battle going on for 2 issues.
You felt the earth move. I get that all the time from my women. Trust me. It was the sound of battle. Come on, Quake Master. Fun time's over. Not until the big broad belts it out, Boudica baby. And how's about we get the howling? And she's like, come on, our friends need us. Oh, yeah? Well, sweetie, I ain't leaving until I can't get no more. Whoa. How much more can you take, Studley? Depends on what you're given, babe. Oh, Lord. So that 4th panel there, remember, kids, if the shuttles are rocking. Again. Yeah, Doc's and the controllers and the Guardians are examining that big plate again. Again, they're bickering like children. Forget your differences. Oh, but it says he'll follow Hal Jordan. And Hal's like, if we've survived this, I'm going to talk into rejoining the Green Lantern Corps.
I don't think so.
Hey, you want to join? Hey, we want to rejoin the Corps for 5 whole minutes?
Boom.
Deputizing.
You want to rejoin the Corps so I can roll right over you on my way back to Oa? So yeah, everyone's still trying to battle this controller. But then the gods are like, what have we done? Our mission was to create a world of fertile perfection. All we have left is death and chaos. So yeah, so they said they were pushing the controller, so his control of those 3 gods would lessen.
Yep, that was Hal's secret plan.
So then, all the controllers and guardians ship holographically. And they're talking to those gods. You're not gods, but only creation in the image of gods. None of us has the power to create true gods, and the price of his arrogance and your deceit is all about you. So yes, everyone turns on the controller. You gave us life, which now we must give you death.
Yeah, that's a good line.
Yeah.
So yeah, those gods decide to blow up, and of course, their energy discharge, I guess, rejuvenates the planet. Even makes it better because all the tenements and everything is gone.
Yeah,
lots
replaces
of
nature.
people probably still dead though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So it's all well that ends well. Yeah.
Well, they basically say Legion gets planetary, Dark Stars get planetary, and Green Lanterns get everything else, right?
Yep. And
Hal bums a charge on his way back to Earth.
That's right.
Yeah.
Let me just look at this here. And of course, Boudica tells Lolo, look me up the next time you want to make some real history. But yeah, so yeah, the controllers, the guardians, and Legion like basically write this treaty and stuff. But one of the controllers says, as long as the guardians settle the matter of the kidnapped cities in their mosaic world and do it quickly. And they're like, we will. So yes, the Green Lantern Mosaic 17 and 18 next week, kids. Yes, they signed.
Which are being referenced in the current Green Lantern series.
Yeah. So the one controller says, well, we were impressed by you, Feral Dogs. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I love this line. Houses. I got friends in tough straits on Earth. Oh, you ain't kidding. I'll bum a ring charge off a fellow Geo and hustle back. But yeah, so yeah, next issue thing, it says, so it continues in the pages of Green Lantern 46, Reign of the Supermen. Oh my Lord. All right, so what did we think? Because it's like, Hal's probably feeling kind of good. He's like, we saved the planet. He gets home, there's a giant crater where Coast City used to be.
Dang it.
All right. So what you think, Maddie?
I thought that they kind of wrapped up there was like a real it didn't really build to a climax at the end of the comic. There was a lot of sorting things out at the end, and I thought that was a little strange. I mean, I guess it sort of makes sense. This is a DC Universe book meant to promote the other books, I guess. Kind of only in existence for 2 issues. Thought it was a little bit strange in that regard. You know, we've talked about in the past about how long stories seem to be wrapped up kind of quickly, and I feel like this was a certain degree of that, and then a long epilogue. But I mean, I don't know. It didn't seem as it wasn't as drastic as spraying anti-shark spray in Batman the movie, the '60s or anything. But it, you know, the good. It was like a decent amount of action, and then I could have. I mean, the whole thing could have been shorter. It didn't have to be 6 issues, but yeah, I don't know. It kind of did. It kind of didn't nail the dismount. I'll just say that. But,
Oh yeah, like you guys both said, it could have been shorter. It's like, you know, hey, let's fight each other for a while, fighty. Hey, let's have a truce. An issue 2 later, are you sure you want to have a truce? Okay, let's have a truce. Let's all team up with the bad guy, and then like Matt said, the last chapter kind of is like, hey, bureaucracy.
Yeah, exactly. Yay, bureaucracy.
And again, did they not know Emerald Twilight's coming? Because, you know, the Guardians are signing this big treaty and everything. Or is this, did they know and it was a red herring? It's like, oh, yeah, we're going to be around for a long time.
I don't think they knew. I mean, I think that was, you know, this is just setting up the way the cosmology of the DC universe is going to work. You've got, you know, Green Lantern's dealing with the big problems. Dark Stars are more planetary, and Legion is more planetary.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right. So should we get out of here? Assign the homework.
yes.
That's right. What do we got next week?
Next week is Reign of the Supermen. I'm sorry. Yeah, the Mosaic won't be for 2 weeks. Yes, next week, Reign of the Supermen. We're going to be doing Green Lantern 46 and 47 and Superman 82 and 83.
Cool.
Because Green Lantern 46 and Superman 82 are kind of take place at the same time. Because there's a few scenes that are pretty much from the same, just from different perspectives. And then, you know, Superman 83 kind of wraps up the whole Coast City thing. And then Green Lantern 47, hey, what's the Crosswinds Corporation? What was Flicker up to? You know, wrapped all that stuff up.
Oh, and then, hey, Green Lantern 48, everything changes.
Yeah. But before that, yes, in 2 weeks, Guy Gardner 11 through 14 and Green Lantern Mosaic 16 through 18, those last 3 issues. And then in 3 weeks, Justice League of America 83 and Guy Gardner 15 through 17. Because that Justice League issue crosses over with a Guy Gardner.
Mm-hmm. And so 4 weeks from today.
That's right. So 1, 3, yep. So yeah, pretty much about a month from when you're hearing this, kid, you're going to be getting Emerald Twilight. Will's biting his tongue. I see him. I don't care. That gets us to Kyle Rayner quicker.
That's right. I know. Well, I like Kyle. And, you know, honestly, Green Lantern, the series, was not awesome leading up to Emerald Twilight.
Yeah.
And we've discussed that several times. So,
yeah, I mean, again, we're going to get a refresh with Kyle Rayner, and we're going to get a new writer. So, you know, kind of refresh the story. Again, like I said, like, you know, you guys can tell me if you think the same, but it gives me like shades of like early Quasar stuff. And
yeah, a little bit.
And since Cal knows like nothing of the Corn, is like learning as he goes, I think it'll, you know, Matt'll probably enjoy it better because there won't be so much baggage and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're closing in on it.
That's right. Oh, just wait till wait till episode 50, man. We're gonna do that Cal Rayner Silver Surfer crossover.
Awesome. I haven't read that in a long time.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say, I'm sure Matt will like that. His Surfer's one of his favorites.
I do like him. Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here. Can't even stay while Kona's like vertical because he's like laying down. All right, kids. So send your thoughts. The end is fast approaching for Hal Jordan. Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember to follow Sector 2814 on Facebook, on Twitter. Go join the Book of Oa, our Facebook fan group. Find links to all the various social medias for all of our shows. Oh, hey, Kona, I don't know if you saw, I created a new Facebook group last night, Ben Rally Beyond. So,
Oh no, I did not see that. I'll
yeah,
check
go.
it out.
I was gonna say go join it so I can make you a moderator. Already got Ray in there. All right, kids. So yes, find that. Find links to this YouTube channel. Find links to Patreon, the merch, all of it at Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. And please remember, support our sponsors, the Southgate Media Group. Go to southgatemediagroup.com. Check out the Southgate Media Group YouTube channel and Patreon. And go to check out the social media because there's a marathon coming up. So Rob has a Kickstarter going. So if you can contribute, please do. And of course, you can always help support by picking up Pod Life, the book, now in digital and paperback. Learn all about podcasting and get that on Amazon. And when you do, use the link for Southgate Media Group right down there in the show notes. Help us support this show, the network, and the most controlling controller, Rob Master Doom Southgate.
Make it rain, so says Master Doom. Please kick me in the pants. Mark my words.
All right, Matt Kona. Watch him do this in his sleep, kids. Where can people find you?
You can find me at Matt Kona ZZZ on Twitter, at Matt Kona ZZZ on Instagram. Probably posting from my bed.
Hey now. Okay, Lobo. All right, Will Allred, Master of the Quantum Zone. Where can people
See you later, bunkies.
Where can people find you?
You can find me at Wallred, at WALLRED at Gmail and Twitter and Facebook and probably Instagram too, although I don't post there, I don't think. But you can find my self-published work, Crossover Division, at crossoverdivision.com. Number 2 will be going to the printer shortly. And you can find Diary of Night at diaryofnight.com. And for all you discerning cosmic types, check out Quasar. All kinds of information about him at the Quantum Zone, quantumzone.org.
Oh, yeah, and the new Guardians of the Galaxy came out last week. Wendell was in it for a couple pages, yeah. So.
Oh, sweet. I need to get that one then.
Yeah, him and Avril were saying it. It's like, oh, yeah, it's great. You know, one of us fights and then another one can rest up for an hour. Then we switch places and, So basically one of them can be on deck most of the time because they take hour breaks when they swap out.
Interesting.
So I still want to know where they're swapping in and out of.
That's an interesting question.
But yes, follow that artificial god, Will Allred.
I am God.
Hey, boys, you look at the party? I love the party.
Thank you for joining us. Again, Reign of the Supermen next week. With one of Bray's favorite DC villains, Mongol. Yeah, maybe that's how I draw Ray. And I'm like, hey, next week we're talking a Mongol issue. And then he shows up in the second and third issue of Power Raider, and he's just looking for a Green Ranger. All right, kids, come back next time, and remember, get destroyed by the bureaucracy.